The winter weather is also causing delays with the COVID-19 vaccine distribution. The Department of State Health Services says road conditions paused shipments and caused several vaccine hubs to close. Maggie Glynn explains the biggest concern for those waiting for their second dose.
My second shot was supposed to be scheduled for Wednesday of this week. However, because of the snowstorm, of course, nothing can be done.
Andre Harris has a chronic illness that puts him in the 1B priority category.
I've been on a ventilator before due to my sickle cell. I'm not trying to be on it again for a virus that I could potentially protect myself against.
His primary care doctor isn't able to tell him when his second dose will be rescheduled. Others across the state are running into the same issue with shipments of the vaccine on hold.
We don't want to put the vaccine in jeopardy by trying to ship it or trying to get people out on the roads, right now when it's just not safe.
Philippe Nassif's parents in Houston got word their appointment for their second dose has been postponed indefinitely.
We were really relieved to have heard that they got the first dose and were scheduled to get the second dose. And my anxiety levels have been through the roof the last several days.
Philippe and Andre both have similar concerns as the waiting continues.
What I'm most concerned about is that I will have to try to start all over again.
But DSHS says even if they miss their 6-week window, they won't have to start over.
It's not a situation where you would have to then get 2 more doses. It's just a situation where people should get that second dose as soon as is possible and as soon as it's safe.
Maggie Glynn for State of Texas.
DSHS says it's encouraging providers with power problems to administer the vaccine as quickly as possible to avoid wasting it, even to those people who may not yet qualify. As weather and road conditions improve, they plan to get back to administering nearly 100,000 doses a day. We've seen a lot of things go wrong this week. So many things that we've come to depend on simply failed. But when times got tough, so many Texans rose to the occasion to help.
I don't see anybody here. I wouldn't come out of my tent either, though.
Episcopal priest Billy Tweedy drove around Austin checking homeless camps covered in snow. He offered shelter to anyone needing to escape the bitterly cold weather. Efforts like his likely saved lives.
We've just been driving around and there's a lot of people getting stuck. So we have a truck, we have a rope, so we're pulling them out.
In Tyler, as the storm hit, one driver and his friends took on a new mission. They used their pickup to help rescue others who got stuck in the rising snow. It's a scene we saw play out around the state.
My neighbors over here has brought warm food over here for us too. And the ones over there have brought warm food too.
In Abilene, some people ended up living in their cars when power outages made their homes too cold for comfort. Neighbors reached out to help provide food and support through some very tough days. You've heard our leaders vow to take steps to make sure this never happens again. In the days, weeks, even years to come, we now need to do our part to hold them to their promises. We will be watching and we'll keep you informed. Thank you for joining us for this special edition of State of Texas. I'm Josh Hinkle, and we'll be back next week to bring you an in-depth look at Texas politics. Have a great day.